I mean, who wants to look up in the mirror every morning and say, man, I'm not happy with the way I look, okay? I always wanted more because I wanted a bigger body to be competitive on stage, but I can be honest now, like, I'm pretty content with what I see in the mirror. Now, what do I eat before bed? Common question, okay? I was always a big protein and carbohydrate eater, right? Like oatmeal or something. I didn't eat like pasta or breads or anything like that unless it was like the flourless and Ezekiel bread. But I like to eat something like that's gonna sustain me through the night. So I wouldn't even be afraid to eat like red meat when I was really trying to get lean and hold on to muscle mass. Like my metabolism's going so fast. So really, it can be up to you. Just not junk food, obviously, but like egg whites, turkey, fish, chicken. If you're somewhat lean and you have no issue, depending on your age too. I'm not a huge red meat advocate at my age at 45, but I think you can eat anything right before you go to bed that's clean, and don't be afraid to eat the carbohydrates, especially if you're a late trainer. Now, when's the best time to train? Okay, that's another question. I've done morning, I've done fasted, I've done afternoon, I've trained 2, 3, 4 times a day. Your body runs on a clock, okay? Meaning you're going to feel better at certain times of the day based on your performance through the day. I always preferred, to get done with the training first thing in the morning. So I would eat breakfast and I would go to the gym and I would train after my one meal. Was it the best for putting on size? No. I usually ate 4 meals before I trained when I was trying to put on the most mass. Why? Because I always felt like I always had a lot of glycogen to the muscle, a lot of food in there to really get that crazy pump. And I know after training after 4 meals, comparable to training after 1, I always seem to get much better pumps. Now, it really depends on the schedule, you work, whatever. Try to find the best that your body clock is like, okay, I'm ready to train. So if you're working 14-hour days and you think you're going to go to the gym and perform at your best, probably not the best idea. So that might be a person that either trains at lunch while they're at work, take the hour. You only need 30, 40 minutes. Or get up, an hour early and go to the gym and train prior to going to work in the morning. That way you come home, you can focus on whatever real life things you have going on, family, friends, relationships, whatever, and then you can finish your meals and whatever. But packing your food with you is necessity if you want to have a great body. Okay, so Tupperware becomes one of your good friends. Eating cold meals sometimes is no alternative. I know when I carried my food with me, I knew I wasn't going to be near somewhere every 2-3 hours. I had to cook and prepare that food. So meal prep is super important. You guys know I push the MegaFit meals, which I have a piece of now, and that's just it's great for me because I can have the meals prepared each week. It does get costly, guys, but this whole program is not you're putting your effort in. People spend way more money on things they shouldn't be spending money on rather than necessity to try to make your body better. I mean, who wants to look up in the mirror every morning and say, man, I'm not happy with the way I look, okay? I always wanted more because I wanted a bigger body to be competitive on stage, but I can be honest now, like, I'm pretty content with what I see in the mirror. So keep following that diet advice, guys. I think it's super important. Stay consistent. The 3 most important meals, I think I'll put that in the title on this thing. Necessity meals, make sure you follow that through, and stay tuned for more diet tips and supplementation.